Hey, good morning. It's Thursday, April 2nd. Good to be with you. Everyday thoughts today are just about how can we be wise people in times of uncertainty. Because one of the quickest things that happens when panic sort of overcomes people, fears overcome, is that we think we are alone. We think we have to go on our own. And we lose the reality of wisdom in our lives. In Proverbs chapter 4, there is the encouragement to us to get wisdom, to pursue wisdom. And it is this pursuit of wisdom, because wisdom is we're not born with wisdom. Wisdom doesn't require great intellect. What wisdom requires is belief that what God says is actually true, and we start living by it. Getting wisdom is one of the things, is the reason, Proverbs 4, is why Ruth wrote this book, Get Wisdom. And those tools there are exactly the tools that we need for our families, for us. You know, it's interesting, you're seeing so much of people being home, increased stress in families. There's concerns about domestic violence increasing. One of the businesses that's not hurting at all right now is the whole alcohol liquor store industry, because people are looking for ways to cope. Well, one thing that we can do positively as Christians is to be wise. And being wise means to deploy the fruits of the Spirit, to deploy the truth of the Proverbs, to give us stability. So patience. Patience means that I'm living as God has called me to live, that I can trust Him, that I'm living in the expectation of His care. There's so many of the things here that are in Ruth's book that are helpful to us. Her definition of patience is this: patience is accepting problems without complaining, trusting that God will care for me. Patience is accepting problems without complaining, trusting that God will care for me. Wow. Is that a message we need right now, today? It is. And not only us, but the people around us. If we are freaked out and worried and stressed and what's going to happen and mad at the government about what the government is doing or what the government isn't doing, are the payouts too much? Are they not enough? Who knew what when? All those things, they all have a basic premise that we can know what's best for us and that we're in control. And we're not in control. God is in control. So this definition of patience then really strikes home to me. That's where I need to be hanging out. Because I can trust God, do what's right, knowing that God will care for me. Just that one word of patience, the fruit of the Spirit, working itself out in your home, will have huge, huge impact. Not only on your family, but your relationship as husband and wife, your relationship with your children, and then how you present yourself to the world. Because brothers and sisters, things are not going to get calmer more quickly. The fear is going to increase if the projections are anywhere near close, and as the death toll rises, panic will also rise. We can be patient and trusting because we know that God is caring for us regardless of circumstance. That is a timeless, beautiful, priceless message. Let that be in your hearts. You know, this is an incredibly valuable tool, Get Wisdom, that Ruth did. I'd encourage you, if you have a copy, to start looking through it. If you don't, get a copy. It's a really valuable resource. Anyway, that's the thought for today. You can be patient when everything looks upside down and crazy. We're back tonight. Again, so much enjoy the opportunity to talk with you all every day, and your encouragement is just super. May God bless all of us that we represent Him well in this time. You have a great day. Bye-bye.